All right, update. Today is January 23rd, and I am starting my medications again in 2 days because my cycle started a week early again. So I have no idea what's going on. I think the second I turned 35, my body was like, I'm ready to go into menopause. Like, I'm just ready to be like premenopausal at 35. So that's fun. But I got my medication delivered again today. $500 more, and it would have been way more expensive if I wasn't able to get some samples from the doctor's office. And they gave me these needles that are so big this time. I guess last time I had like training wheel needles or something, and they were like, oh, it's no big deal, just inject it into your buttocks. I was like, have you seen what's back there? Like, I'm a white girl. I would much rather put it in the front than the back. There is not much going on back there. So I'm a little freaked out about that, but whatever, it's fine. It's no big deal. I will get through it. Not a problem. And again, because this news came a week early, we had to reschedule our entire lives for another 2 weeks. I was supposed to travel to LA for work next week, had to cancel. That was a really not fun conversation to have because I really wanted to go. Had to move a ton of stuff around. I have Lady Gaga tickets the day of the Super Bowl, and I swear, I don't care if I come straight out of anesthesia and go down to MGM. I am going to that concert to see my girl. I've had these tickets forever. So yeah, and then this week we also booked our tickets to Washington, D.C. In May, because we are going to Capitol Hill with an organization called Resolve. They're the National Infertility Organization, and we're going to speak to representatives about the importance of infertility coverage. Through this process, I've realized that infertility coverage is very lacking, that it's few and far between, and I don't necessarily think it's the employer's fault or the insurance company's fault. Trust me, I work for an insurance company. I know what goes on behind the scenes, and it's a lot of work, and we really care about the health and wellness of our members. I think that there's just not enough education. Women don't talk about infertility, so how are employers supposed to know that these are benefits that are so sorely needed? But, if you think about it, the way that society is kind of dictating it right now, it's basically saying, well, if you don't have the financial means for IVF and surrogacy and adoption and all of these things, you're not essentially good enough to have a family. And I think that is a terrible class issue in our society and something that I'm willing to fight against. So we'll be in DC in May. I'm excited about that. Anyway, I'm headed to a meeting, but that's the update for now.